5 signs that somebody is addicted to opiates and they're using opiates. This is how to tell if somebody's high on opiates. Hydrocodone or Norcos were one of the opiates that I did. I never really struggled with it, but it was an opiate that I used. And more people actually use opiates than I think anybody realizes. And they're extremely easy to get addicted to, unfortunately. And they hit the same receptors. Heroin hits the same receptors. I mean, there's a big cross between fentanyl, heroin, and opiates. I mean, they all hit the same brain receptor. One of the most dangerous drugs that there is out there, one of the most painful withdrawals that you can go through out there. And so here are 5 signs that somebody's high on opiates. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. Love to have you along for the journey. What's up, guys? My name is Eric. I'm a recovering cocaine alcoholic addict, and I love to share my experiences for anybody out there struggling when it comes to addiction. Maybe this is your wake-up call and you go, shit, dude, maybe I should get sober. I mean, that's why I do these videos, is to help people understand that, hey, what you're going through, you're not alone, and it does get better when you get sober. I've been sober since 7/25/17, and I'm grateful for that every single day. But here are 5 signs that somebody's high on opiates, because you really don't know if somebody's high on opiates or not. It's one of the hardest drugs. It's not like coke or heroin or meth. When somebody's on opiates, you don't really quite understand, and they're very, very subtle just signs. Now, if somebody's high on opiates, you're going to see them constantly drinking either water or popping pills. Because let's face it, one is when you're high on opiates, you're going to keep chasing that dragon. And when the opiate starts to wear off, you need more of it. So one of the problems is you get dry mouth. So it's hard to tell if they're continually popping pills and drinking water. But I will tell you this, if it looks like somebody's constantly drinking water or constantly has dry mouth, but they're constantly taking a pill, and every couple hours they're going back and taking something and putting it in their mouth, maybe that they're on opiates and they're using and abusing them. Another sign that you can tell if somebody's high on opiates is their breathing is going to go from normal to very slow and just relaxed breathing. Because when you get high on opiates, you get happy and you get relaxed. If somebody's just happy and relaxed out of the blue for no apparent reason, they don't know why, and that's how they always are. But it's only at certain periods it's usually right after they've taken them. Usually they're high on opiates. Another thing is they're going to have that drowsiness to them, and they're going to be tired but not tired. They have energy but not energy. They're there but not there, if this all makes sense. And people, you know what I mean. You look at somebody, you're like, man, you're there, but you're not there. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you kind of seem out of it. And you'll call them out on that, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm just tired. People who are high on opiates will always say that, oh, yeah, man, I'm just tired right now. And then the last big one is there's going to be this confusion. These people are alert. They're kind of drowsy, but they're constantly going, huh? And it's like they're not retaining any kind of conversation that you're having. They're not engaging in a lot of conversation. It's weird because when you first take an opiate, you have that boost of that happiness, of that dopamine rush. So you're very talkative. And then all of a sudden, as it really kicks into your system, it turns into this just not even retaining what you're saying or digesting the conversation that you're having. And I mean, these are subtle signs, and this is, again, why it is so hard to tell if somebody is high on opiates. But if you see somebody constantly like this on a daily basis, going through these different segments, odds are they're abusing opiates. I'm not here to diagnose anybody by any means. I'm here to, if anybody has somebody in their family that's going through this, to actually set up healthy boundaries so that it doesn't affect you. Because that's the worst, is addicts will tear down everybody around them. And for the one out there struggling, I have links down below to NA. Great resource. If you want to get sober, let everybody know that you're an addict. They already know you're an addict, so let everyone know that you're an addict. I'm an addict. I need help. I mean, that's how I started. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I'm diagnosed with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, MDD. I'm a recovering cocaine alcoholic addict, and I like to share just so that everybody knows that they're not alone. And no matter what the struggles are that you're going through, it does get better, and I've been there before. So for the one out there struggling, ask for help, because it'll get better.